Hey guys and girls in YouTube land, welcome. So I've decided to move ahead with building a headless Telecaster. So here's a recap of some of the videos that you may have watched, and for those of you who are just watching this one for the first time, hopefully this will make sense. So here we have the headless guitar. I just bought this on a whim, used on Kijiji from a guy in Ontario. Great guy to deal with. He just said he needed to buy some pedals for he played in a worship group in church and really didn't have any need for this guitar anymore. So I picked this up for $300. Regular here in Canada, they are $469 on Amazon plus taxes, which 15% here in PEI, and it brings them up to, so you'd be looking at $600, just below $600 for this guitar, I guess, to buy new. Now, I'm not a fan of that body shape at all. Don't like it. Not a humbucker guy. I actually played this guitar. I just got it last week. I played this guitar the past Saturday night at a gig. I played it for a whole set, and the thing is, it plays like butter. It's crazy. So, but I really didn't like the sound. These pickups, I'm a single coil Tele guy. I really like just the spank and the sharpness and the attack of a single coil pickup. I just not a humbucker fan. Nothing against it. Like, everything works well. The electronics in this thing and the switch, everything feels and works great. They're really amazing for the price. But the neck on this is amazing. It's 9.5 to 14 compound radius. It's a 5-piece neck, as you can see here. Just beautiful neck. Feels fantastic. I'm not a rosewood guy. This is Indian rosewood. I prefer maple fretboards. But you just can't get these with maple fretboards. So anyway, and the other thing I really like are those bridges. They're super slick. The ball end goes over there, and you just feed them into the little brass. I don't know what you'd call them, spools at the back, and you just tune them up. They come with a wrench, as you guys have known. If you're interested in these guitars, you know they come with a little adjustment wrench. You can just pull right out here. Sorry about the lighting. I'm in my basement. It's a little dark in here, and it's kind of cloudy outside today, so not much natural lighting coming in. But these, I can tune these with my fingers. Like, they're that good. And the other thing I really love is the tuning stability. The tuning stability is unbelievable. Like, once you set this up and you stretch the strings, it just does not go out of tune. I guess in extreme weather conditions, like extreme cold or extreme humidity, it would. But anyway, so the plan is to put that neck and that bridge on this Tele body right here. So I want to build a headless Telecaster, and I don't want it to cost me like $4,000. Like, I've looked online, and you can get headless Telecasters, from different companies. But man, like, anything that actually looks like a Telecaster is ridiculous in price. Like, and I'm not spending that kind of money. I'm not. So here's the deal. All right, so I'm gonna make this unique. So everything in white. So I just kind of used some white out here, and I measured this up against my Wolfcaster. So I have a Telecaster guitar that has a Wolfgang body, and it's pretty cool. It's routed out just like this, like the Telecaster spec, but the body's really Wolfgang-ish. So you can't kind of convert a Tele body into a Wolfgang body because the horn here isn't tall enough. But I did kind of superimpose my Wolfcaster, it's what I call it, Wolfgang Telecaster, get it, onto this body, and I modified the contours. So this Tele body is going to be a little slimmer up here. This is coming off. This is coming off. So it'll be a slightly offset body. and this horn is getting smaller. So this will allow me all this more access to the top of the fretboard, and way less weight. And of course, with this guitar, the truss rod adjustment wheel is at the bottom here, and so this is coming out, this little section here. So there will really not be much wood left between the pickup cavity and the neck pocket, but anyway, this is where that truss rod wheel is going to have to go. And yeah, so, and then once these chunks of wood are taken off, I got to fill these holes. This is not a neck through string through body, so that's great. That works well. And I'm also contouring the heel. So I ordered one of these rounded neck plates. So it'll take this hole and move it down here. And so I'm taking out this corner. So it'll be taken out from the side, and I'll just leave like probably like a 1/4 of an inch here of wood, like in the actual pocket, but then all this corner will be gone. So that's the plan, guys. That's what I'm going to do. So this will be like just one video, but in actuality, it'll be taken over probably weeks of work. And I don't know how I'm going to finish the body. Once all these are cut, there's going to be it's going to be sanded, a forearm contour and a belly contour, just for comfort and for weight reduction. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and bring this guitar down to the bare wood, and I might try a burning technique to expose the grain and then just seal it. I think it would look cool and rustic. But if that doesn't work, if I can't get rid of this color, I might just paint it. I'll just, paint it a solid color. So that's where we're at. I'll be back later. You guys take care. I'm back. A couple of weeks have passed. So with that tele body that you just saw in the kind of previous section there, I brought that over to a friend of mine. He literally lives up the street. He's got a huge wood shop, so he's going to do all the cutting and the sanding and stuff. And I have a couple of clips at the end of this video that I'll show you where we're at. The paint did come off, or the stain did come off, and we're just working on the contours, and it's starting to look pretty neat. Anyway, so I'll post that for you. So I'll just show you what I got ready, and it's right here. So these are all the parts that are going to go on that guitar. Not this, obviously. So this is the bridge from the Earth guitar. Very slick, a little rig. It's got some cams. They turn up and down with these two screws down here. So you can adjust the string height, and then once it's adjusted, you can lock this cam into place so that you don't get any movement. And you can, by sliding them back and forth this way, by loosening the screw in the middle of each cam here, you can set your intonation. So they're pretty slick. They're kind of like a Babbitt's bridge, but anyway, hopefully it'll work out on this guitar. And I have the Ert headless neck, and it's ready to go. I filled up all the holes. The tele control plate, it's also ready to go. It's an American switch. I'm just waiting for my little top hat to come in there, and it's all provisioned, ready to go. I got 250K pots. I don't know what that is. Like, these were out of another guitar that I took out years ago, but I just remember them being really good, so I wanted to use them again. So I had to do some, resoldering and running some wires just to clean everything up. Here we have a pure tone jack. So I'm going to try a pure tone jack. So the pure tone jacks have 4 contact points on your jack input. So they have 2 at the positive, and they have, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, they have 2 contacts up here where my index is, 2 contacts up here for the positive, and then they have 2 contacts at the ground. So as opposed to a typical jack only having, like the ring grounding your guitar and then 1 contact on the positive, this has 4 contacts plus, the insert of the ring. So people say they're really good. I don't know. I don't think they'll, sound any better, but anyway, we'll see. And then These knobs came off the Urt as well. I just repurposed them, and because, you know, I'm going black, the theme is going to be black because the bridge is black. And as opposed to using that that rounded heel that I explained in the other video, I'm just going to use these I don't know what you'd call them, these ferrule inserts or whatever. So it'll kind of look like the back of the Urt guitar. It'll kind of be like that kind of deal. You know, with the screws and the inserts in the middle, so there won't be a plate. However, on my telly body, there's a hole in the middle, like on the middle of the body, like where the neck sits in the pocket. There's a hole there that'll have to be filled, and but that's not a big deal. So that's it. And as far as pickups go, I went with these Tone Rider Hot Classics. Price was right. Right from Tone Rider, they are $80 plus $15 international shipping. So right to my door, taxes in, everything, shipping included. They were $95. Can't go wrong, and they're pretty good. I've had Tone Riders before; they should be pretty good. So the bridge is 9K, and don't quote me on this, but I think the neck is 7.6. So 9K and 7.8 or 7.6. So it should be, you know, some pretty snappy telly pickups. Now, for the neck pickup, there will be a pick guard. I'm not sure what that's going to look like yet. So that won't be a problem to mount that. This one, because this bridge is not like a traditional telly bridge, right, where, you know, the strings go here and the pickup goes in here. I'm not sure how I'm going to mount the bridge, or the bridge pickup. I might hard mount it like directly into the wood, but I think that's going to look kind of ugly. I'm not sure. Or I might take this is an old Goto bridge I have. It's nice, it's big, it's thick. I might take this bridge and actually cut it right down here just to have a square plate, drill holes in the four corners, and use this as a mounting plate for a pickup ring. And because it'll match this bridge plate, right? Like this plate is pretty much identical, the same color as the Urt bridge. So I think it would probably match up okay. It wouldn't look terrible, you know. So it would kind of look like once it's assembled, it would kind of look like that. So worst case scenario, that's what I'll do. Or maybe I can just buy like a humbucker ring, humbucker adapter ring for Telecaster pickups. And I could use that, which essentially would be the same thing as if I cut this and drilled 4 holes in the corners. It just wouldn't be metal. Most of those humbucker rings are just plastic. So I think for telly spank, I think a metal ring might sound better. So I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think. So that's it. That's where we're at. Here's a couple of short clips of the guitar kind of getting prepped and getting sanded. So thanks a lot, guys. Wish me luck on this one. And I'll talk to you soon. God bless. Nice. Cool.